Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you what happened to the Eastonmade 1222. It's got a new home. Here we go. Alright guys, so I've been doing a lot of work recently over really a few months, and you saw a few videos ago, a lot of videos ago, I cut down some trees, added a driveway, and I've got the finishing touch here and it is done. Also, in a few days, but a few weeks for me, Paul Bunyan's coming up. I will be there. I hope to see everyone there. Can't wait to chat with everybody. Talking with everybody at the Hoosier Firewood Hysteria was great, and I can't wait to see everybody again. So we'll see you there. But right now, the reason you're watching, let's go out and check out what I got going and see where the Eastonmade has gone. Alright guys, so you saw in the last video, I just got done gnawing on some of that wood, and the sun is bright in the sky. But you've seen the driveway edition. I cut down the trees. Video's linked above. Check it out. Driveway is done. I've added a little bit more gravel, but the real edition is right behind me. And let me show you. Before I show you this too, I'm not an expert carpenter. You know, I'm not too bad. I watched some videos. I saw how to do things, but don't roast me on the build quality, okay? I'm not a carpenter. I can put screws in and cut some wood, but that's about it, so don't kill me. But anyways, here we go. And driveway comes in and it keeps going. I've got a good pile of ash over there I've been stockpiling, but the main thing is this lean-to I built off my barn, and I couldn't be more excited about it. So as you can see, the Eastonmade has a new home. You know, it wasn't going anywhere. I love this splitter, but it finally has a home. And my plan for this lean-to, it is 14 feet, 12 foot to the post off the building. My plan for this is to keep the Eastonmade in here all the time, and I will either run out of it with a conveyor into a trailer or tote, or I'll put my tractor at the end of the table and push into the bucket. I've been doing a lot of that lately. That's how I made my ash pile. And usually I'm not going to pile wood up, but it was ash. It's going to sit there for like a month or two. It'll be ready to go for the season, so I didn't want to spend the time stacking it because it's not going to sit around very long. But this building, in addition, is going to be a great asset. Keep the splitter here. I don't have to move it and set it up every time. That was kind of a downfall of this size of splitter, is every time you want to use it, you've got to pull it out of the garage, set it up, set the feet up. It is a lot more portable than some other units, but it definitely takes some setup and tear down, if you know what I mean. Also, this will provide me an area. So this is, the lean-to is like 28 feet long. Half of it I'm going to use for wood. I'm going to keep the splitter in here. I might keep my tractor on the end, lawnmower or something like that. The other half on this end I'm going to use for firewood storage. I will put my personal wood in here. Eventually I'm going to put a door where that window is, because my wood stove is right behind the window. So I will be able to just take wood in there, feed the fire. But I'm going to put some of my wood in here, and also whenever I know it's going to rain or snow and it is cold weather approaching, I'm going to put several customer totes in here if I have any available whenever the time comes. You know how firewood goes. Sometimes you sell out quick and sometimes it takes a little bit. But if I have any customer totes available, I'm going to move the totes in here whenever it rains or snows, because there's been a lot of times where I've had people ask me, do you have wood? Yep, I got wood. It's seasoned. Well, has it been snowed on or rained on yesterday? Yeah, it sits outside and they don't want it. So I think by me being able to store some wood inside periodically, it will allow me to sell a better product and sell a little bit more wood. So that's the idea. But nonetheless, I'll be able to keep stuff out here, especially in the summertime, get some stuff out of the garage. That'll be really great. But like I said, I couldn't be more excited about this. I'm going to get some lights in here, so that way when it's winter time and it gets dark at 5 o'clock, I got some lights. I could split for an hour or something, you know, not splitting all night, but I'll split till 7 o'clock. You know what I mean? I don't want to make too much noise. So that's kind of the plan. I think I'll also get maybe a fan or two in here to help cool me down in the summer. This will be super nice shade, because I'm in the shade right now. It's pretty hot out there. So it's really going to do a lot of good things, I believe. And I graveled all of this, as you saw, so I'll be able to park the trailer here, be able to cut some wood here. So I don't have a ton of room in this little area, but I think that if I do things right and budget my room, work as I go, don't let things pile up. I think that you don't need a ton of room to do wood. You just need to stay on top of it and work at a good pace. So that is my plan. So instead of just rambling on and on in this video, I think we're gonna fire up the Eastonmade and I'm gonna split some wood. That'll be coming up. We'll see you there. All right guys, I round up a bunch of rounds, put them in the bucket. I think eventually I'm gonna make some sort of pallet or something that I can put the bucket on. That way I can relieve pressure off the tractor while it's sitting here, but you know, it's not gonna take too long once you ride through it. I've got the conveyor split up going into the dump trailer so I can convey into the dump trailer and then stack it. I'll probably just fill the dump trailer and then come out here one evening and stack it. I don't want to stack all of my wood. I really don't. I know it's a lot of work, but I just feel like when you stack it, you get a known quantity. I feel like it dries faster. It looks nicer. You can filter out the trash a little bit better that way. So I think I'm gonna try and stack as much as I can, but inevitably I'm probably gonna find totes that aren't cut open yet and probably start dumping into those at some point. But I'm making all this nice oak, and I don't know about you guys, but I sell oak for a premium price, so I'd like to make this the prettiest wood I can possibly make. Sell it for more money. Everybody's happy, especially me. Also, before we start, I wanted to show you my conveyor solutions. I raised the motor on the conveyor by like 6 or 7 inches, so I don't think wood will get stuck now. I wouldn't hold my breath on that, but I think it'll be a lot better. Even if it's not permanently fixed, that only took me like, I don't know, 20 minutes to build that, so I think it's gonna work better. Jacob over at Twin City Firewood gave me some tips on his. I saw how his was mounted. So if this doesn't work, then I'll probably have to go to that route. His is definitely done the right way. Mine is less than the right way, but it'll work. Enough talking, let's fire this beast up. Let's put some wood into the trailer right now. So that worked pretty well. I did take some notes. Hardworking man Heath told me to get a tarp put under there. I bought one when I was at Harbor Freight last time, and I don't know where it's at right now. So I wanted to find it, but the conveyor didn't get jammed at all. It worked pretty nice. There's a few pieces that were questionable, thought they might get jammed, but it didn't. It worked good. And didn't really make too much trash. My grizzly bars, as you can see, the homemade grizzly bars did pretty good of keeping the shit out. But I think I need to add some side extensions so it'll really push right into the conveyor rather than falling on the sides. But small steps, guys, small steps. Show you what we got split here. Got a good little bit of wood split, probably half or 3/4 of a face cord. Not too bad for no longer than it took. But I'm very pleased with this setup, and I think it's going to work pretty good. Also, it was super nice taking wood out of the coyote bucket as opposed to picking it up off the ground. That worked pretty well. But as you can tell, I'm really happy with the setup. I think it's going to work good going forward. I'm on gravel everywhere, so even in the winter or when it's wet out, I think I shouldn't have any problems. As far as mud, I've got a lot of gravel down. This is definitely going to keep the weather off me, keep me in the shade. I think it's going to work really good, and you can tell I'm happy about it. So thanks for watching, and if you watch this long, I hope I see you at the Paul Bunyan show. We can chat. Have a good one, and we'll see you next time.